That's what the show's about. The show is about like how far. Well, I think the log line when it was on Lifetime was how far are you willing to go for love. But I was always like, no, that's not.
Ooh.
That's not what that is.
This is not love. This is not love.
To me, it's like how far are we willing to go to forgive an evil white man?
Yeah, but he's sweet. But it's a love story. Like, what world? I don't believe that's love. I don't believe that love equals this. So I think we have to question what is love, and if we think this is love, where are we mistaken? I disagree with Joe possibly more than anyone. Like I really, and I disagree that it's a love story.
We had been introduced by a mutual friend. First date was dinner. Okay. Second date, she says she'll pick me up and we'll go for dinner. Her car pulls up. Her 60-ish-year-old parents are in it as well. Surprise! She thought I'd like to meet them.
Wow.
There was no third date.
I mean, again, it's kind of charming that the parents would come along. There was no third date, but why? Because you were afraid of meeting her parents? Typical male. Next.
What do you think it says about our society that people are attracted to this psychopath?
Yeah, well, it says something about how much we are willing to be patient and forgive someone who inhabits a body that looks something like mine, the color of my skin, my gender, these sorts of things, these sorts of privileges, and and how much less willing to forgive people who don't fit those boxes, So.
In this different context, it's somehow, people find that it has far more depth and they find it far more roguish and charming. And it's like, well, yeah, it's just because I'm killing people in the next scene. And maybe it's like, there's something about that we're not evolved enough yet to to not be attracted to. This is the evil white man thing. That is like the cultural norms that we're still all indoctrinated by that incline us to forgive a certain kind of person, namely someone who looks like myself. Less so than someone who looks like you. I'm not sure what to say about it, except that, as I said before, it's a little bit of a meta progression of Dan Humphrey. Just now he's murdering people, and now no one can get enough of him. Why is that? Why are we so attracted to murderous people? Why are we so willing to forgive them? No matter who they murder, no matter how violent they are towards women, how is it that we're willing to forgive this guy? I know it's partly my fault because of the way I play him and the way I look. So my apologies.
What does Joe need? Joe needs, death.
When people tweet you this stuff like, want you to kidnap me, do they say that in real life or people coming up to you, please kidnap me?
No, people come up to me in shackles. Like, just take me!
I'm ready!
I've done the hard work! The cage is back there, just put me in! Fully aware that Joel Goldberg is fucked up and creepy and not good, capital NG, but why did they get such a pretty man to play him? You know why they did it. We all know why they did it.
Good morning from Manila. I wake up to find... I thought I'd see the day, but I wake up to find I have 1 million followers. I don't know what to say, because all it took was for me to start murdering people. Y'all get the f out of here.
Because I'm in Gossip Girl, and now you can watch me murder people all day and night. Here's why you shouldn't watch it. Because I'm an abusive stalker, obsessive, compulsive man. We're done here.
So to have a show like yours that is idolizing the white guy. The white man.
The white guy who's had it plenty. But, in terms of as an actor, I think I'm kind of interested in now that we're becoming more and more conscious of representation and stuff, and not wanting to take roles from other people. I mean, I'm like, yeah, I'll play this guy. I'll play the villain who encourages a certain kind of conversation. I'm not so, I'm actually not interested the way that I used to be in being likable.
Education and economics structured around an entirely new set of principles. That human beings are one, that women and men are equal. But then he denies her, which again brings up this kind of the archetypes of man and woman and how, the oppression of women, the inequality of men and women, this is actually why you don't actually really have that many female serial killers. There's something to the fact that men behave the way they do and women tend to not do the same thing. I got some ideas for you if you're thinking about women's rights and the equality of women and men and all people. So last Friday was International Women's Day, right? So this week, Starting yesterday, Monday, until next Friday, March 22nd, is something called the Commission on the Status of Women. The statement is called Creating the World Anew, Leaving No One Behind, and you can find a link to it in my bio, and we can think about this together, all right?